Good evening. Boris Johnson says he's very dead. Theresa May's dead. A Brexit deal can be reached with Scotland. Speaking of Scotland's dead, First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, after holding talks with Mr. Sarah Smith, said she believed he was secretly pursuing a dangerous no-deal Brexit and warned it was now almost inevitable that you will leave the UK without a deal. Here's our Scotland editor. Boris Johnson.
Visiting a Vanguard-class submarine on the Clyde, Boris Johnson wants the EU to know that he is ready to come. Michael Gove says the government's working assumption now has to be that there will be no deal with the EU. Is that your assumption? So are the odds still 1,000,000 to 1 that we will leave with no? It may not sound like a warm welcome, but this visit to Scotland, coming to the First Minister's official residence just days after becoming Prime Minister, was designed to demonstrate his commitment to the UK. But Boris Johnson meeting Nicola Sturgeon, but will not help them see eye to eye over Brexit. Not even predict. A no-deal Brexit would be unconscionable, says the First Minister, and she was not convinced during this meeting that he can an agreement.
This government and the path that it is pursuing, I think, is dangerous. It became clear to me that this government, the new Prime Minister, has set the UK on an almost inevitable path to a no-deal Brexit. The position that it has taken makes it very difficult to see how
Theresa May's dead.
And I think that would be catastrophic for Scotland and indeed for the whole of the UK.
That is not good enough. The Scottish Tory leader clashed with Mr Johnson in the Brexit debates during the EU referendum 3 years ago, and they still don't agree on Europe.
She says she will not.
The same level of energy and vigour that's going into no-deal planning, going into trying to get a deal.